How to Choose the Right AI Platform, a framework for business leaders. Over the last 6 weeks, I've covered Anthropic, Google Gemini, OpenAI, Microsoft Copilot, open source AI, and Perplexity. And the question I get asked most after every single episode is the same. Which one should we choose? The honest answer is, it depends. But that's not good enough for a CXO who needs to make a decision and defend it in a board meeting. So today I'm going to give you a practical framework, 6 questions that will take you from confusion to clarity on your AI platform decision. Question 1. What is the primary use case? This is where most organizations get it wrong. They evaluate AI platforms generically, which one is best overall, rather than which one is best for the specific problem they are trying to solve. Research and knowledge management points toward Perplexity. Deep document processing and regulated workflows point toward Claude. Productivity inside existing Microsoft infrastructure points toward Copilot. General purpose enterprise deployment with maximum ecosystem breadth points toward OpenAI. Data sovereignty requirements in a European regulated environment point toward Mistral. Start here, always. Question 2. Where does your data live and who can touch it? This is a non-negotiable for regulated industries. If your data cannot leave your jurisdiction or your own infrastructure, open source models running on-premise, or Claude and Copilot with dedicated data residency configurations are your realistic options. Any platform that trains on your data or cannot guarantee data isolation at enterprise tier is disqualified before the evaluation starts. Question 3. What does your existing tech stack look like? The AI platform that requires the least integration friction will always have a faster path to value. If you are a Microsoft shop, Copilot is already there. If you run Google Workspace, Gemini is embedded. If your teams live in Slack and Salesforce, Perplexity's computer agent now integrates natively. The best AI platform is frequently the one your people will actually use, and familiarity reduces that barrier significantly. Question 4. What is your risk and governance appetite? Anthropic's constitutional AI architecture and Copilot's enterprise compliance framework are the most mature for organizations where AI output must be auditable, explainable, and safe by design. If your organization is in a sector where an AI error has regulatory or reputational consequences, safety architecture should be a primary evaluation criterion, not an afterthought. Question 5. Build, buy, or both. If your organization has the technical capability to customize, open source foundations like Mistral and Llama offer significant long-term advantages in cost and control. If you need value quickly with minimal internal build effort, the proprietary platforms with strong enterprise tooling are your faster path. Most sophisticated organizations in 2026 are running a hybrid. Proprietary platforms for speed and scale, open source foundations for custom, sensitive, or cost-intensive workflows. Question 6. Who owns adoption? This is the question that organizations skip, and it is the one that determines whether the investment pays off. A brilliant platform with no internal champion, no change management program, and no usage measurement will deliver disappointing results regardless of its capability. Before you sign any contract, know the answer to who inside this organization is accountable for making this work. Let me summarize the framework plainly. Start with the use case. Eliminate platforms that fail the data sovereignty test. Favor the option that fits your existing stack. Evaluate governance maturity against your risk profile. Decide your build versus buy balance, and appoint someone who owns adoption before the contract is signed. Here's the wider truth I want to leave you with. The AI platform decision is not the most important AI decision your organization will make this year. The most important decision is whether you treat AI adoption as a technology project or as a business transformation. The organizations extracting the most value from AI in 2026 are not necessarily on the most powerful platform. They are the ones who connected the right tool to the right problem, invested in their people's ability to use it, and measured outcomes rather than activity. The technology is genuinely extraordinary right now across all of these platforms. The constraint is almost never the AI. It is the organization's willingness to change how it works in order to benefit from what AI makes possible. Next week, the final episode of this series, I'll be looking at where the AI platform landscape is heading in 2027 and beyond. What consolidation looks like, what regulation will mean for enterprise AI, and what business leaders should be doing now to stay ahead. Which of the 6 questions in today's framework is the one your organization is struggling with most? Drop it in the comments. I'll respond to everyone.